Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel and Rathbone Manor. Recently I have developed an interest in digital photography again. You can see a few of my older cameras here. Two of them that don't work anymore, unfortunately. This one still does, I quite like this one. But this one, Mrs. Rathbone found me at the charity shop the other week. I've got a review of this one on my channel. Nice little Kodak FZ51 there. And I said to her, well, have a look, see if there are any more nice little Digicams there, and if there are, can you pick them up? So she was in there the other week and found this little fella had been donated. Look at this. This is a right minty little Samsung was that 1065? Very nice condition too, quite like that. So let's take a closer look at it, shall we? Okay then, so when she brought me this one home, I started having a dig into vintage digital cameras, Digicams, and I found out they're actually a bit of a trend at the moment, these older cameras. People are buying them because of the film-like quality of the images. Because I mean, this one here is what is this one? I believe it's 10.2 megapixels, and it uses a CCD as the sensor. I think quite a few of the modern cameras have transitioned over to CMOS these days, which is probably a little bit better, I believe. But yeah, so let's get in. Let's have a dig into this camera here then, guys. Okay, so for my research, these little fellas came in or came out around about 2008, probably up to about 2015, 16, something like that there. As you can see, it's quite minty. This is quite clean. Somebody's really looked after this one. We've still got the original stickers going on the side here. There's no damage that I can see to it. I think there's a little bit of wear and tear, possibly just in there, but not a lot. We've got some nice little controls going on, as you can see here. Buttons all over the place, which I like to see. I've got an eye for detail. I still haven't worked out what a lot of them do just yet. But I've got the a PDF of the instructions going on. We've got some nice controls on the top. We've not quite got the PASM, but we've got program, manual, we've got the auto, we have the video, we've got a scene mode here, and we also have some in-camera help here as well, I believe. Digital image stabilizing, which I'm not too keen on really. So we've got scene and we've got video too, which is quite good, quite like that. There's your power. It's the power switch just there. We've got a little speaker just there. S1065 5x optical zoom, which is quite good. We've got the built-in flash. Underneath that we have the I think that's an infrared focus assist. Samsung. We've got Samsung lens, and it's a zoom, 6.3 to 31 millimeters. I think that's probably the equivalent, but it's 5x zoom. And we've got a microphone just here. Underneath we've got the obligatory tripod mount. We've got all about it underneath there. And then here we have a little cover for the batteries and the SD card in there. I had this out this morning doing some photography with it. I had a couple of Kodak batteries there from Poundland that I picked up. I think it was about £4 for £1 or something like that, little alkaline batteries. They didn't last very long. I think I was out there about a quarter of an hour or something like that. They're doing filming and photography, and they went flat quite quickly. So next up I'm going to be trying some Duracells. Looking at the weight of the things, because I mean, I don't know if you've noticed, guys, but there are cheaper batteries weigh a lot less, so they're not so dense. But these two batteries, the Kodak and the Duracell Simply batteries, have weighed about the same, so I'd imagine they're probably going to last about the same time. But yeah, so this is the old, as I say, you know, the old-fashioned style of Digicam. Let's boot it up and see what it does. There we go. Quite a little comprehensive screen just there. You can change the flash. You've got the flash going on just there, so you can change that. Switch it off. Got auto flash. And back to red eye again. Got a little focus sensor in the middle there. Gives you so it's not focusing there at all. So we really need to engage the macro. There we go. That's got it. Got, let's say 10 megapixels there. I've got it set on fine, I believe, so it'll take 877 photographs and a certain amount of video too. The one thing I like about these old cameras is the noises they make. Can we get this to focus? There we go. Love the noises you get. The old-fashioned style of shutter sound from them. Quite like that. So what we've got here, so E. We've got different colours there. I suppose what sort of photographs you want. What we've got here, what's this one do then? Don't know yet. Oh, face detection, is it? Face detection we've got there? Don't know. Function. Oh yes, the quality of the pictures you can get from it. And down here we have the playback button as well. So what we've just taken a picture of, there we go. The knife. Back we go again. Turn them off a minute. You can see how it all folds up. There we go. Not too noisy, this one. Not too noisy at all, this one. For my research, a lot of people are saying that these things have a more sort of like a film-like image from them than the modern CMOS high megapixel count cameras. I find the video from these two to be very Super 8, Standard 8. They've got that kind of feel to them. Look like the old-fashioned film from back in the day. I've got some photos and video from this camera. So let's just take a look at a few of the photos I took this morning. Some of them are not too bad, others the composition could be a bit better I guess, but they're not too bad at all actually for such an old camera. And as I say, this is in rather mint condition. I mean, I don't know how old this one is, but its oldest, it's 2008, so someone's really looked after this one. Whilst Mrs. Rathbone and I were in the charity shop yesterday, I managed to find a bag for this. I think this is quite a nice looking and feeling bag as well. Got Velcro there. We've got I don't know if you can make that out, but we've got ripstop material in here. It's very well padded, it's very well made, but it doesn't appear to have a manufacturer's mark on it, which is strange for something that's, well, I think is quite a good quality. It will take the Samsung Digicam there, and you can also get my Canon SX150 in there too. That will also fit in there too, and this is quite a large chunk of a camera too. I quite like this one actually, so that will fit in there too. And we also have an extra pocket on the front here with a little pocket there, so I guess you could get your spare SD cards in here, and you can carry a few spare batteries in here too. Where are some batteries? Let's reach across and grab some batteries and pop them in there for you. So you can get some spare batteries, which I should have taken this morning, so you can get at least 4 batteries in there, and some SD cards too. We've got a nice bit of Velcro to seal it down with just there, and also for extra security, got a little snap just there as well. Now I'm not sure whether this is ballistic nylon out here or not, but it feels like it could be. It's quite strong material. We've got a nice heavy duty and thick strap on it to go around your neck as well, which is quite good. But we've also got this cool idea that you can put it on your belt too. So not only can you put it on your belt, look at this, you can also use this as a little carry handle too, look. That is really cool, I think, for something that's it's not even marked, it hasn't got a manufacturer's mark on it anywhere, which I find rather strange actually, to be honest with you, because you know, it's really well made, it's nicely padded, it'll certainly protect the camera quite nicely too. And how much did this cost me at the charity shop yesterday? £2.50. Not bad at all, I like that. So I had that to keep me whichever camera I decide to take with me at the time. Okay, so getting back to the camera again then. Very minty. Someone's really looked after this. Oh, it's got, that's right, it's got AV out and a power in. I believe that's a power in just there. Yeah, so we've got one of those right tiny little USBs there. Power input just there. I have got actually one of those USBs that will fit in here, but when you plug it into the computer it doesn't do anything. I think we're probably going to need some form of software, which is maybe not available anymore, because I don't think Samsung support digital cameras anymore, which is a bit of a shame. But yeah, as I say, I like the video that you get from these old things. It's not HD, because this one it's got a couple of settings. You've got, is it 620 by 480 I believe, and 320 by 240, but the 640 by 480 is very much like the old cine film that I remember back in the day. So what I'll do is I'll as we wrap up, I'm going to put some of the video from this at the end of this video so you can take a look at, and I'll also start out by putting a bit of a standard 8 that my father took of me back in about, what, 1970, something like that there, when I was a young lad. And then you can compare the difference between standard 8 and the video from this. So I'm getting Mrs. Rathbone to have a look, see if she can find some more digital cameras in the shop for me, because I would really like some more of these old cameras. They're quite interesting, and as I say, they are a bit of a trend at the moment, so I'm going to try and get her to get some more of these for me. I've started carrying this one on a regular basis with me because it's quite compact and very small. This one came with a very nice little pouch. This one I bought, oh, I don't know, ages ago now, probably maybe 15 years ago, something like that there. I really do like this one because it's chunky looks to it. It's quite nice for me to handle with my big hands, and it's quite a nice little camera now, and I quite like that one. That one does 720p as well, video. This one does 720p as well. So yeah. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed taking a look at this old Samsung S1065. I can't really find much about it online at all. There aren't many reviews or anything about it. But I hope you enjoyed taking a look. Don't forget, you can join me over on Instagram. This is on Instagram, as are these cameras here as well. But what we'll do is I'll bid you farewell. I'll see you on the next video. So let's take a look at some of the video clips then, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.